looking for the Pokemon store that's in Tokyo, and the tourist information desk is so convenient. Like, she gave me a whole map, and on the map she gave me the exact like directions and locations to find the store. And honestly, I'm very shook because I have never experienced this kind of like level of help anywhere. I've almost found it. Ooh, I see it. I am back from the grocery store and I got myself some dinner slash lunch, and I want to show you what I got. So I've had to be eating like super healthy because stomach issues, but like I got some type of like chicken salad. Okay, got 2 of these, so one I'll eat it tomorrow. And then I also got I got an avocado, which was not too bad. And I got these drinks, like this, is it the green tea? Yeah, unsweetened green tea. And in the section in Family Mart, they actually have a fridge where you have the option to have it cold, but they also have it heated as well. So this bottle, like for example, is hot. It's hot. I don't know why I'm showing the camera, but it's hot when I touch it. I got myself a salad bag where I can mix in my tuna. And one thing is, like, they love to give all these plastic things wrapped in plastic, chopsticks and like forks and knives, and they give you like a million. Like, they don't just give you like one. I'm one person and they give me like 30. Like, I literally have a whole drawer full of these now. I don't know what to do with them because like I'm one person. I even bought myself a spoon because I thought, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna eat things, but like surely that's not a problem anymore. So let's just make some lunch. So I have my tuna. I'm gonna open it here and get rid of this. Then I'll take my salad bag and just open that up and put my tuna right all in there. So I have a whole tin of tuna in here. Then what I'll do is I'll take one of these and I'll also put it into here. This has some like scallops and some chicken inside, which is pretty yummy. And I'll just put it in here. Then I literally have my meal ready. And if I want to use my avocado, I can put the avocado in, but I don't want to eat it just yet. So I'm just going to eat this. And this is the fun part. You just close it. And I'll take one of my hundreds of millions of forks and knives. And that's me. I'm ready to indulge in my lunch. So you don't have to like go to the convenience store and buy all the snacks and sweets. If you're fed up, you can literally make your own DIY salad in a bag. It's Monday and I thought that I would come and see Tokyo Tower in person, and what more of a beautiful time to come than at night? It's so spectacular, and it's all lit up today. So I'm gonna try and get a ticket, but I don't know if I can. I had a reservation before, but I missed my reservation, so I'm gonna try again. So I just put my scarf and my gloves into the bag, and in here I have a direct ticket, so I can just go immediately straight up to the Sky Tower deck. So I am going to just go this way. So easy, I just show my card, my little booking reservation on my phone, and then we can just go.
でのご協力ありがとうございます。本日はご来場くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。お近くの窓からは外の景色がご覧いただけます。Have a nice time。扉開きます。
Welcome to Tokyo Tower. It's more than 150 meters above the ground. Oh. That's pretty interesting. Now I can go down one floor because we cannot go up to the observation deck. I didn't actually have a ticket for that. But there is a floor downstairs. I think this is where you go back, but I'm gonna check it out. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, there's another observation deck here. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so scary. Okay, I'm gonna try and walk on this. It's a little bit scary. Oh my god, you guys, I don't think I can do it. Oh my god, that's so scary. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. My legs are shaking like jelly. Okay, I can't do it. Okay. Okay, I did it. I did it, and no one can say I didn't do it. So they have another gift shop, which is here on the way down. It's literally as soon as you get out the elevator. But, you know, I live in China, so I don't know. I don't really want to buy this kind of gift stuff. I have been buying lots and lots of gifts, so I'm just gonna skip it for the Tokyo Tower. I'm sorry, but I don't want to get any of the souvenirs here because I want to get some other stuff while I'm there. Oh my god, there's another floor full of other things. Literally another floor. So maybe I'll change my mind. As much as I want to buy all of this stuff, you're not tricking me. I have been to so many of these Sky Tower observation decks that like I don't want to buy all these gifts. Usually like it's cheaper to go to like a market or something, and they kind of sell the same souvenirs at a lot cheaper of a price. So I think that I would recommend to do that rather than pay for it here, because it is very pricey and you can get it a lot cheaper elsewhere. Would I recommend coming here on your trip? I think yeah. I mean, you have to do the iconic, like touristy kind of things like the Tokyo Tower. I wouldn't recommend it. I would say that the Shibuya Tower is actually better because they have a huge observation deck which you can go to. And I haven't checked out the Sky Tree, but Tokyo Tower, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. Good morning. Today I am going to the Tokyo Museum of contemporary art, and I am going to walk there today because I've had some kind of experiences with the metro. Like there's like this ringing noise whenever I go into the metro station, and it started like interfering with my headphones, like when I was going down and I was listening to music as well. But I just really don't like this like ringing noise. My friend also said the same, that there's some type of ringing noise. I don't know what it is. If you know, let me know below. And yeah, I just don't do well in claustrophobic spaces, and the metro is like underground, like 2 or 3 levels, and I just can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna walk there, and on the way I'll pick up my breakfast, and yeah, we'll just have a good time and just check out the area. I guess it's better to walk around the city rather than taking the metro. I just wish that everything wasn't so far away. So like if I could walk to like Shinjuku, I would probably do that. Or if I could walk to like Ikebukuro, I would do that too. But literally it would take me the whole day, and I think I would die on the way. They do have public buses, and I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. But I have been seeing people riding these electric motorbikes, like electric scooters, you know, like the pedestrian ones, not like a whole like e-bike like what they have in China. It's like the scooters, like the electric scooters. So if I can find one, I'll try and figure out if I can pay with my Suica card, and if we can, it's gonna cut my journey down a lot, and it will make my life a lot easier. The hotel that I'm staying at does have free bikes, but I don't know how it works. Like I don't know where I can park it, or if I have to take it back, or what's the deal with this. Like, so I'm just gonna avoid doing that. I'd rather walk anyway. I'ma just be real with you, like Tokyo is like very overwhelming. I think that I'm gonna wear this today with my outfit, so I'll have a really cute artsy vibe. So let's go and get some breakfast, and then we'll go from there. So here are the bikes here. This is the one. You have to like align it back to the correct picture after you've finished. But yeah, I borrowed one of these ones. So there was a big queue inside, and there was like lots of people, and you know, I'm really trying to like overcome my anxiety and my claustrophobia. It's so difficult. I came to sit outside feeling overwhelmed, and I'm just trying to just come back to my senses. I will go inside soon, but I just need to shake this feeling of like being overwhelmed, having anxiety. Luckily I bought this like hot tea, so I'm just gonna drink this and just sit outside for a little bit, kind of take it all in, step by step. I think is the best way to do it. And yeah, right now I'm just watching these birds like flying around. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, do birds get anxiety? Because they don't look like it. They look so free, and just, these birds are chaotic, but interesting. So I've just decided that I don't want to go into there. I just don't want to do it, and I'm not going to push myself to do it. I would rather do this instead. Look how peaceful it is. It's so calming. I'm gonna find a nice place to sit and just relax, because I think that that's what I need right now, and I can't push myself to my limits. So yeah, sorry if you wanted to see what was inside the Contemporary Art Museum. If you do want to go, you should go and check it out, because I think it's a really cool place. But I think I'm gonna pass. It feels like I'm in like a whole different place because it's so quiet around here. I don't even want to make noise because like there's literally like no noise, and I'm just in a park. Like, this is really relaxing and peaceful. I've heard people saying that it's kind of like too quiet, but honestly I like it because in the center of Tokyo it's so busy that I couldn't function. So it's just kind of nice to come to somewhere like here. I mean, you can see Tokyo Skytree in the background just behind there. It's really pretty. That's the only noise I've heard in the past like 20 minutes from me. It's such a beautiful day. The sun is shining. You know, there's like people around, but it's not busy. Oh, that's the first noise I've heard in a while. But it's so quiet. I literally sat on the bench and I fell asleep. It's very calm and peaceful here. Like outside of the city, like in the parks. Like, it reminds me of the parks in Scotland. They're so quiet too. So first of all, sorry about the low quality here. I'm using my iPad to record this portion of the video, so I apologize in advance. Just finished packing. So this morning, as you saw from the video, I went to that little park and I just had like a very relaxing day. I feel like some days, like when I do travel, I need to have like these days where I basically do next to nothing because I need to conserve my energy. Like, I've been traveling now since the 19th and it's now the 28th. Like, for how many days is that? Like 9 days straight, just doing activity after activity. And like, I am at that point where I am so tired. Like, my trip is taking a really big toll on me now, so I am just like happy to just go to the park, you know, like have a bath at the hotel. Like, they have that tiny bath that's very deep, but it's really cool. So I've just been spending my time there, just doing that as much as I can, just to kind of unwind and relax. And yeah, I don't really have much left planned for this trip. Like, this is the portion of the trip where I'm just kind of by myself. So the only other thing that I really want to do, and the only other thing that I really want to see, is the Pokemon Company office building is located here in Tokyo. So I just really, like, my heart is like melting knowing that like I am steps away from like the creators, like the home of where Pokemon was created. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the building, the office. I don't know if it was really created there. Maybe it was somewhere else before, but that's where it is now. And like, I just want to go there just to have that like experience of being like, oh my god, like I stood outside of the Pokemon Company. Like, it's my childhood. It's like literally what kind of raised me, you know. I always turn to like video games and Pokemon, and I know that sounds really corny, but it really helped me through so much in my life that I need to see it. I need to see it, and then my life can be literally complete. So I think that that's what I plan to do tomorrow. Yeah, I hope that you guys don't mind that like in these videos, like I'm trying my best to like actually talk and film at the same time when I'm out, but like sometimes I'm just so like immersed in like what's going on around me that I literally forget to like talk. And I just like record the video and like just immerse myself in the experience. So I've got footage from like the places I've used, as you've seen, like in Tokyo Tower or whatever. Like, there's been places where I visited, but I haven't done much talking at that time. It's just been like the footage from the scene of the video or whatever. And I think that it's okay because like I'm still trying to learn about how this whole YouTube thing works. Like, I'm kind of new to like being a YouTuber, quote unquote YouTuber or whatever. Like, I'm just trying my best to do what I can with what I got. Like, I literally, when I record, I'm gonna just tell you right now, like I literally just use this phone. It's an iPhone 15. Like, I use this to record. And then if I use my DJI mic, sometimes the quality is okay, sometimes it's not. It depends on like the place of where I am. And again, like when I'm talking to you, I don't have a camera, so I'm just using my iPad to record it. That's why this video part is like a little bit lower quality. And you know, when I have the time and I have the money to actually afford to get a new camera, then maybe I'll take it a little bit more seriously. But until then, like I gotta still work through all the other things I'm going through. Like this trip for me was like I had had such a hectic like 6 months living in China, like for the past 6 months, because I was also studying my master's degree. I started at a new school, so I was teaching in a different position, so there was like all this like stress of like having to work in a new place and trying to manage everything and also study at the same time. And then coming here, it was in the beginning, honestly, it was very overwhelming because it's number one, I was supposed to accept a job here about 3 years ago, just before I accepted the job in China. So coming here makes me think like, oh my God, like I could have lived here. And it's kind of like this surreal like experience, like out of body experience, I guess, like where I was kind of like, oh my God, like I could have lived here and like my life could have been here in Tokyo in Japan. And how would it have been? Like, I don't know because I get overwhelmed here, like especially with the metro and stuff. Like it's just everything's so deep underground that it's a lot. Like Tokyo metro system is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. And like even as a tourist, like this is my first time here, so maybe next time when I do come, I'll be a little bit more experienced about how to use it and stuff like this. But I'm still getting used to it. But it's just so interesting to see such differences between China and Japan, especially living or traveling there. Like when I'm living in China, like I don't use cash for anything. I use my phone to pay for everything. Like not once. I can even use my palm of my hand to literally pay for things. But here in Tokyo, like I'll use my phone for my Suica card or my IC card or whatever. But majority of the things that I do pay for, it's like by cash. So I have like cash to pay for things. And it's just so weird. Like after what 3 years, almost 3 years, I guess I traveled like once to Thailand in that time, but like 3 years I just literally didn't use cash. It's just such a weird surreal feeling like to come to a country where you literally have to only use cash. And yeah, it's just like very interesting. It's very weird to kind of experience that, like to go from like cashless to like having cash again. And I don't know if it's a big deal or no, but to me it feels like a big deal. And I don't know if anyone else has kind of experienced that, if they've visited China where everything is like cashless, especially when you visit there. It's really difficult to navigate, I will say, in terms of like tourism. So it's just so weird like coming here for me to come to Japan and like everything that I knew before is accessible again. Like Google Maps, I can use Apple Pay, I can use like all of my credit cards and everything works properly. Like it's just, I don't have any issues, and it's so strange. It's just so strange because I always have issues. I don't know if it's just my experience like living there, but as a foreigner, I find it like really difficult. But yeah, I just wanted to reflect on like the things that I see different compared to living and traveling in these parts of the world, and like in these two countries, in China and Japan. So yeah, I find it so interesting. Good morning. It is currently 7:35. I'm gonna try and make the most of today, so I'm gonna get up and let's go. So I'm planning to go to the Pokemon Company today. However, it is still like 7:30 in the morning, and I read online that a lot of places, they don't actually open until 11. And my intention isn't to go inside anyway. I just want to see like the building and just kind of get the vibe, and because then I want to go over to Shinukinazawa where I can go thrift shopping. There's a lot of thrift shops in that area where I can look for like vintage clothes. So that's kind of what my plan is today. So yeah, I'm gonna have my breakfast and then go from there. And oh my God, I'm here. I'm speechless. This is, I don't know. That's the Pokemon company. So I'm in the mall that's next to the Pokemon company. It's basically like right above me on the 8th floor. But there's nobody to get there from there. Like, I'm not trying to get in. Like, that's not my intention. I'm not trying to break in. But I just want to see, like, the front entrance at least. I don't think I'll be able to do it. But, yeah. It's crazy to think this building behind me on the 8th floor is literally a Pokemon company. But there's no way to get there. And I don't want to break any rules or break any laws. So, hello, Pokemon company. Thanks for making my childhood. Kenichi Masuda, if you're there. I'm downstairs. Hello. There's some really cool things here, but my issue is that in Shenzhen, like I can't wear jumpers. And, like these jackets are too thick to wear. Like it's hot in Shenzhen, so I'm kind of struggling to find things around here that's gonna be for my size and especially for the weather. And I'm back home, finally. My feet hurt. You know, it's my last night here in Tokyo, and I didn't want to sit in the hotel room the whole night, so I thought that what I might do, since it's like a nice weather tonight, is I'm gonna go and rent one of those e-scooters again, and this time I'm gonna explore just a little bit more. So stay tuned. I can't record in it because it's illegal to do that, but I'm gonna take you with me and we'll just see where we end up. So let's go. So I booked the luggage delivery service and they're gonna come to my hotel. That's what they said. They were gonna come to the hotel and then pick up my luggage by 9. It's already like 9:05, so I think they're a little bit late, but it's okay. But they're basically for £12 I paid on Klook. I think the company is called JALABC. And they drop it off at the counter that you're going to. So like Terminal 2, I believe. But basically they're going to take my bag all the way to the airport, which is such a good service because I don't want to be hauling this around like Tokyo, like on my back and like traveling across trains. I don't even know where I'm going. So this is gonna be a lifesaver. So yeah, I'll just wait for them to call so then I can actually go and drop it off downstairs. I'm so sad. This is my last day. My flight is at 9 p.m. So luckily, like I booked this hotel one extra day just so I can come back here and rest. Cause I think I need to leave here at like 4 p.m. maybe. Cause it takes like an hour, almost 2 hours to get to this fucking airport, which is so far away. I wish that I booked it into Haneda and not Narita Airport. But whatever, at least I get some more time to do some last minute shopping, and I'm gonna go and check out the flagship store for GU and Uniqlo, which is only like one station away from my hotel, which is kind of nice. And I'll pick up any last minute goods because I don't know, maybe they have like specific items in the flagship store that I haven't seen in the other stores. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. And first of all, I need to go and eat some breakfast. So, see you later. God, so the delivery service finally came. It's actually like, they came like an hour late. And I was kind of like worried. So like I messaged Klug and I was like, fuck, because I got a flight to catch. I was like, look, like I gotta find like an alternative way to get my bag to the airport. And then luckily, like, well, at first I was like, can I get a refund? Because then I'll find my own service to do it. And they were like, sure, like we'll process that. It'll take 5 to 7 days or whatever. And then the driver arrives at fucking 10:30 and I'm like, oh my god, like, oh my god, I'm panicking. So now I'm like, I feel really bad because I'm like, I had to cancel it, but then I had to call them again and be like, oh my god, like don't cancel it, like he's got my bag now. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. So let's just see when it gets to the airport. Like I hope my bag is there, otherwise I am fucked. So now I can actually finally go and get some breakfast. I am so hungry. Like I was literally waiting. I was gonna take a nap and everything, but luckily like they came. So now I can go to the grocery store and get some food before my flight later. So let's go. It's so cold today. One final thing before we go. If you're in or you're flying from Narita Airport in Terminal 2, if you go a little bit upstairs to the right, you will find this observation deck where you can watch all of the planes flying, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna just take a seat and enjoy the rest of this journey because I have quite a long time for my flight. So for the last thing on my trip, I really wanted to go to the Pokemon Center that's in the airport. However, it's in Terminal 1 and I'm in Terminal 2. So the lady said that if I go to bus stand number 8 on the first floor of Terminal 2, then I can take a free bus over to Terminal 1 and I can actually sit there. So let me go and grab that bus. I made it on the bus. We're getting closer. There's a cool robot. But I know we're getting closer because there's a mural, so it should be here. I hope I find it. I need to go back to the other terminal to get my flight. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's here. The last Pokemon store on my journey. Let's go inside. And here it is. This is the one I've been looking for. I even have a lid. It's not too. We did it! And now I need to go all the way back to the terminal. I gotta fucking run because my flight is gonna leave soon. But yay, we got the special edition. I have my baggage. Yay! And now I'm going to get my other baggage from that locker. My last meal, I literally had to have these ramen noodles. Like, oh my god, oh, they look so good. I'm my god, I fucking fell asleep on the fucking massage chair. And now I'm gonna be late because my gate is gonna close in fucking 2 minutes. I just arrived in Hong Kong and it's like 2 a.m. and like all of the trains and everything are closed. So I don't really know how like I'm gonna get to mainland. I know one of the ports, which is so far away, is open 24 hours, but it's gonna cost me like dollars to get there. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to get there. After what seemed to be like a never-ending journey, flying back, waking up, people are so gross on those planes, like sitting on the seats and like, ugh, just nasty, nasty, nasty. I'm finally back home. Yay! Or boo! When I stepped foot back into Shenzhen, I kind of felt okay. I was like, oh, like I'm back home kind of vibe. That's how I felt. But at the same time, I was like, oh, I am going to start working again soon. And I don't want to do that. Like, it's so exhausting, you guys. Oh yeah, that's been a vlog from my trip in Tokyo. I hope you had so much fun watching this video. I really had a lot of fun. It was very overwhelming, overstimulating, but overall it was a great experience and I would definitely go back to Tokyo, and I would like to actually see some surrounding areas in Japan. I think that I'll have a future trip to Japan with my sister in the future, so I think that basically then we'll go to like all of the other places. Like I really want to see Hokkaido, and I want to go down to Nara to see the deers. I don't know about Kyoto. I think it's a little bit more cultural there compared to Tokyo, because Tokyo seems a little bit very commercial. But yeah, definitely I will be returning to Tokyo in the future. I kind of loved it by the end of my time there. It was really cool. So, but I need to unpack my bag, which is just sitting over there, and there's a lot to go through. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this. But I want to show you exactly all of the things that I did buy. So maybe I'll do like a little haul video in my next video so you can actually see everything that I did purchase, and I'll kind of give you a breakdown of the prices. That's including the tax-free prices. So everything I paid for was tax-free. It was about 5,500 yen. I don't really know how tax-free works. But yeah, I just saved a lot of money basically on all my shopping. That's why I did a lot of shopping. So that is my Tokyo vlog. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part series, and if you did, maybe consider giving this video a like and a thumbs up. I put a lot of effort into making these videos, and I just wanted to show my experience, to be honest. But any type of support is very grateful. I'm very happy to provide these kind of videos and to create these kind of videos. It's just a lot of fun for me to do. So thank you again so much for watching. This has been Kelly in China. I will see you in a future video soon. The haul video is coming. I am planning to move apartments, so I'll update you on everything that's going on there. And yeah, thanks again so much for all of your love and support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.